Republican candidate for Congress, Dan Bilzerian. Dan, a lot of people will criticize me for bringing you on, or maybe you for coming on my show. Let's just say at the outset, there are probably a lot of views you have I don't agree with, probably a lot that I have that you don't agree with. But I want to learn about your campaign. Why are you running for Congress in Florida?
Well, I guess for me, I looked at it. I was thinking about Nevada, and it was kind of like a homework assignment that was looming over my head that I didn't really want to do. And then we got into this Iran war, and I had followed what Randy Fine had been saying for a while. And Florida is where I grew up. I went to school at UF, and so it just seemed like the right thing to do. And so I did it.
What is Randy Fine doing wrong for his constituents?
Well, he's putting a foreign nation before America to start. I think he's a Jewish supremacist. I think he's promoting vile rhetoric. I think he's everything that's wrong with our government.
What would be your action in Congress as you're observing this war between the United States and Iran?
Well, there would be a lot. I mean, the first thing that I would like to do is enact laws to punish people that put foreign nations before America. I think that's treason, and I think they should be hung for it. I've got a pretty radical opinion, but I think our government is not operating in the best interest of the citizens, and I think things need to change.
You've talked a lot about foreign policy. What would be your principal domestic objective?
Be a lot. I'd like to completely dismantle the Fed. I'd like to get rid of the IRS. I would like to get rid of the ATF. I think we've got a bloated government that is not operating in the best interest of the people. It's a complete waste of money, and I don't think it's functioning efficiently.
Florida is a place that often welcomes outsiders. I've long said, like, New York's where people go to get rich, Washington to be powerful, Hollywood to be famous, and Florida to be someone else. What reaction have you gotten from Floridians regarding the high-profile entrance into this campaign?
They seem to be very supportive. I mean, I'm a Floridian. I was born in Tampa. I went to school there, and like I said, after I got out of the military, I went back and I did 4 years at UF. So, yeah, I mean, Florida seems to make sense. It's where I grew up.
Do you plan to debate Randy Fine in this campaign?
I would love to debate Randy Fine. I don't think that he is going to have the stones to do it, but hopefully he does.
And if you get that opportunity, what about his support for Israel do you think is most troubling to Florida voters?
I mean, it's their tax dollars, right? I mean, we're funding a foreign war that has absolutely no benefit for us. In fact, massive detriment to us, and they're going to find that out at the pump. You know, the Strait of Hormuz is closed now because we decided to attack Iran completely unprovoked. They were not a threat to us in any way, shape, or form. This whole war is a disaster, and he's been very supportive of it because it benefits Israel, and it does not benefit the United States.
Why do you think so many congressmen are so focused on the needs of Israel over the needs of Americans?
Blackmail, bribery, AIPAC. I mean, AIPAC is funneling tons of money in. I think they should be registered under FARA like every other, foreign country that lobbies for U.S. politicians.
You sound just like JFK.
Yeah, well, he was right on the money. What did he want to do? He wrote Ben-Gurion a letter saying that he wanted full nuclear inspections for Israel. Ben-Gurion resigned. He wanted to register the Zionist lobby under FARA. They turned into AIPAC, and LBJ just overturned everything that he wanted to do after they murdered him. So,
you got me speechless there, Dan. I don't know exactly who murdered him, but I am concerned about the CIA's involvement. The circumstance abroad is that more and more countries are turning away from Israel. We saw Giorgia Meloni in Italy make that decision to end her defense pact with Jerusalem recently. If you were in Congress, would you be pushing for Netanyahu to be held accountable as a war criminal?
100%. There's no reason he shouldn't be. That is a terrorist nation, and they've been committing acts of terrorism since their inception.
And in these acts, they would say self-defense, October 7th. That gives them a right to attack their neighbors. Why does that not sit well with you?
Well, the fact they let October 7th happen, we can start there. And then we can also talk about the Hannibal Directive that they employed to kill their own citizens, so pump the numbers up. And we could talk about the fact that they had killed more civilians prior to October 7th that year in Palestine alone. So this is a response to their absolutely inhumane treatment of the Palestinians. And so I don't think that that justifies a genocide. I don't think that it justifies stealing land. I don't think it justifies blowing up every single working hospital in Gaza and bombing every church and like 90% of the schools. So I don't think that one attack that they allowed to happen justifies, their 3 years of genocide.
You're a very successful commentator. You're a rich guy with a lot of money. Are you prepared to self-fund this campaign to get this message out?
Well, yeah, that's what I've done so far. I'm not looking forward to any of this. I don't want to be in politics. I certainly don't want to be in Congress. I just